The 3-row, 7-passenger Volkswagen Atlas has been a huge success since its introduction. So for 2020, Volkswagen's hoping to add on to that success with this brand new model. This is the Atlas Cross Sport. Let's find out more about it. The Cross Sport, at its heart, really is still an Atlas. This new SUV gets the same face that the upcoming regular Atlas will be getting. The main characteristic is the triple bar chrome grille that flows through the new standard LED headlights, creating a very continuous look. Not sure you notice, look at the subtle brand new Volkswagen logo on the front. And you'll be seeing this across the line on all other Volkswagens from this point forward. Also, if you choose the R-Line package to your Atlas, the Cross Sport sees the first use of the brand new R badge. Obviously, the biggest difference is in the back. Even though the wheelbase remains the same as the regular Atlas, the Cross Sport is 144 millimeters or 5.5 inches shorter. It's really amazing how essentially the same car can look so different with just a little chop here and a little slant there. Not saying that there's anything wrong with the looks of the regular 3-row Atlas, but this Cross Sport really looks proper. While buyers of 3-row vehicles' main priority are passenger room and value, 2-row buyers are possibly past the point of ferrying kids around and place style in front of space. The Atlas has been really popular, and its success may have been a little bit of a surprise even to Volkswagen themselves.
The Atlas, our 3-row intermediate SUV, has been a huge success. Not only has it achieved almost 5% share of the segment, but it's actually attracting a completely new buyer to the Volkswagen brand. 88% of Atlas buyers are actually new to Volkswagen, and those buyers are younger than the segment average. 44% of them, believe it or not, are millennials. This is the generation that we've been hearing for so long that are up and coming. The oldest millennials are now 40 years old. They have families of their own. So we're thrilled to have these new customers who we hope will stay with us for many years to come. And more importantly, we're also attracting the loyalty, hopefully, of their children. So definitely an impressive opportunity for us.
Since the Cross Sport doesn't have a 3rd row, there's really no compromise when it comes to cargo space other than a little lower height due to the sloped roof. My large travel trunk fits in sideways, straight in, along with other bags without any issue at all. One of the reasons why the Atlas has been so successful is because its size. You can carry a lot of people and a lot of gear around, and when you sit in here, it feels big. If you're a wide person, long person, this is the vehicle for you. Up front and center, you get a 10.1-inch digital dash. That comes standard on all Atlas Cross Sports across the board. Then on the base model, you get a 6.5-inch infotainment screen. Everything above that gets an 8-inch screen. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto do come standard. You have a backup camera, and a 360 camera is also available. This is the exec line with the R-Line package. You have wireless charging. You have 2 USBs in the front, 1 in the glove box, and 2 in the rear. Heated and cooled seats in the front, heated seats in the back as well. The back is really where it's at. You have almost unlimited leg room, a large area to put your feet underneath. Now the seat doesn't slide back or forth, but you do have a lever on the side where you can recline it pretty far, like I'm right out of the picture now. The floor is almost flat. There is a small little ridge with so much room, and then this large panoramic roof. I don't think any passengers are going to have a problem sitting back here. Well, the weather doesn't look great for this drive, but this is normally a great drive. We're on the Sea to Sky Highway. We're heading up to Whistler, British Columbia, where they hosted the 2010 Winter Olympics. And it is starting to snow right now, which is not a bad thing. The ride is very, very comfortable with this new Atlas Cross Sport. Now, there is really nothing different about, let's say, the drivetrain and the suspension setup in the Cross Sport compared to the regular Atlas. But over the years, they really have polished up the ride and the handling characteristics of this. Carried over from the regular Atlas are the two power plants. You have a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, puts out 235 horsepower. And then you have the 3.6-liter V6 that we are driving right now, and that puts out 276 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque. That's matched to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and now all vehicles, regardless of trim level, get 4-motion all-wheel drive. This is the latest version. What I like about it, it's a full-time all-wheel drive system, but you do have your drive mode selector. We are in regular. I think we're going to be using that in snow mode a little bit later when we get to Whistler, when we have a little bit more snow. If you want to tow with this, if you get the V6, you have a 5,000 pound towing capacity, so that's enough to really tow anything substantial for this size of vehicle. You know, Volkswagen is kind of gearing this Cross Sport toward the older generation or older buyers instead of the millennials buying the regular Atlas. So, you know, the empty nesters. But I'm not an empty nester. I got 2 little ones, and I can see our family buying this Atlas Cross Sport. My wife and I were actually talking about this not too long ago about our next vehicle. We currently have a 3-row, 7-passenger SUV, and she said, I don't think we need the 3 rows and 7 passengers. You know, so our next vehicle, we'd like something larger like this, and 2 rows is fine. We just want the extra space. And having this sporty silhouette is just an added bonus. There are a lot of advanced safety driving features with this. This one's equipped with the lane keep assist, blind spot monitor. You have the rear cross traffic alert and frontal collision assist. You know what I'm really impressed with is how quiet the ride is in this Cross Sport, and the interior noise itself. So it's raining, it's trying to snow right now. We got the wipers on as well. We're riding on winter tires, and let's just listen right now. It's very, very quiet. Now, speaking of noise though, if you like some good noise, this is available with a Fender audio system. It's 480 watts, 12 speakers, and for audiophiles, you will enjoy this. Let's hear it right now. I think the Cross Sport is a very good option for those not needing that 3rd row and want something a little more stylish. A lot of baby boomers out there, this is probably going to be the vehicle for you. It starts at $38,995, tops out at $55,000, and it's available at dealerships right now.